Hey everybody, today it's drug day. We're going to go over some drugs. And the reason it prompted this is because Kit, who's got her puppies are now, they were born Monday, so they are now 10 days old.
They were born Tuesday.
Tuesday, they're 9 days old, thank you. And so I just gave her...
Today's Wednesday, so they're 8 days old.
Okay, so I just gave her Safeguard for worms, and we're going to talk about all of this. So first one is, I think we'll just show you Kit real quick. Here's Kit with the little babies in our heated whelping system. She is the best mum you could ever ask for. She's couldn't have a better mum. Look at this, looking after her babies.
And I've said this before, anytime you've got a good mama, you've got, you know, they're worth their weight in gold.
See how they're all huddled up on the heat? This one, this little red one was actually nursing on mum, and now she's finished nursing. Now she's going to find the heat.
And we're going to take down the silly cardboard.
Yeah, this is because we've got one puppy in here, it's very small and had got its head stuck between them.
Yeah, he's big enough now.
Now we can remove it. Yep. Let's just show her off.
Him.
Oh, him. Come here, little buddy.
Yeah.
This is the smallest
Yeah.
one, who now weighs like 13 ounces.
Our little Euro hero
Little
boy.
Euro hero boy.
And he's tiny. He's a little thing.
Look at him. He's like...
Yeah, he says, I didn't finish my dinner.
Hey, mama. Yeah, there's your baby. We'll just show the other ones up real quick, and then we'll get to the drugs. We'll just look at this big old beefy one.
That's a female, folks.
It's a female. She's pretty.
Show her face this way. Move your fingers. Yeah, there you go.
Her eyes
Ready?
are about to start opening up.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
It's beautiful.
And then there's one more. You're a hero pied. Come here, little girl. Oh, you're already
And-
nice and warm there.
I sent off the DNA on Monday. So
So
probably
You're a
another
Hero's got this colouring on the
8
side. So
days.
there's a You're a Hero pied.
Be slow, please. You're going too fast. Turn her
Okay.
sideways,
All right.
sideways, sideways.
All right. So now that we've done that, let's talk about what we're talking, which is the purpose of all this, which is drugs. All right. So
Kit, look here. Look at Mama. What's you doing with your babies? Say, I'm not paying attention to you. Made me go outside and I didn't want to. She's ignoring me. That's okay, James.
All right.
Ready?
yes. All right. So drugs. I want to talk about. Well, first off, remember, I'm not a vet. Do not call me up for dosages. I'm not going to talk to anybody about dosages because some of these products, first off, I'm not here to administer or tell you what's, this is just purely my experience. Second thing is some of these are off-label use of drugs. And some of these have been given to me by vets as off-label use of drugs. So let's just talk about what we do, the big things that you do. Right, first one is that you should be worming your dogs every few months, and a mum about a week before she whelps and about a week after she whelps with Safeguard. And it's a very safe wormer. Use it for 3 days.
In a row.
And you can buy this off-label. It's actually for goats. But you can buy this at your local Tractor Supply place. Will have this. It's big bottles are pretty
Atwood's, Tractor
inexpensive.
Supply.
Yeah, this is probably a couple $100. This will last you a long time though. All right, so there's that one there. So now we're talking about routine things that we do. The next one would be Coccidia, which is a pretty common thing. We pre-treat for Coccidia. We actually don't use Albon very much, but there's a bottle of Albon. This is prescription only. I forget.
And you just use a little bit of it.
Yes,
So it may
okay,
be expensive
Yeah, it
right at
lasts
the
a long
bat, but
time.
it lasts forever.
Right. By the way, the product, an off-label use for Coccidia is this product called Trazil. And you can find that if you go to horserace.com or horseracesupply.com, you can buy this. It's actually an equine product, off-label use. And we pre-treat with this, a one dosage at about a week old. It's very good as a preventative so that you can stop Coccidia before you have a problem. The problem with Coccidia is it's a gut parasite, and if you do much of this, you'll have times when you're going to have Coccidia or runny stools. And so the way that you find out what's going on is you do a fecal flotation, and I've done videos on this to find out what the parasite is. But if it is Coccidia, then Trazil and the Albon would be the right treatments. Okay, so that's those two out of the way. While we're about wormings, I missed on this. This is what we give to puppies when they're 2 and 4 weeks old. I bought this on Amazon. You can buy a product that you can buy called Nemex 2 is a lot more,
Nope, the other way. Towards the refrigerator so they can read it. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
This is the same thing that's in Nemex 2, which is a lot more expensive way of buying it. So you could I bought this on Amazon. I forget what this bottle was, $30 or something. Lasts a long time. Lasts a long time.
There you go.
You won't have any trouble giving this to dogs. It's palatable. The dogs generally don't mind these products. They're not too upset by having them. Okay, so now we're going to start talking about giardia. So for giardia, the typical treatment is, and I've got some here, and you won't be able to read it, it's metronidazole, it's a tablet. You give it for like 8 to 10 days, it's antibiotic. You can buy it, if you look at the top of this piece of paper here, it says fishzole. This is, by the way, a prescription product, but you can buy it for fishes. It's called fishzole, and it's metronidazole, and you can buy that yourselves on Amazon.
But so you've got to Google the dosage.
Yep. So
don't call James for dosage.
Don't
Google it.
Don't call.
That's what I said. Don't call James for dosage. If you've got something serious going wrong with your dog or your puppy, call your vet first. Always take the temperature first. Call your vet. Then if you want to call and ask James questions, you can. But please call your vet first if it's something really serious wrong.
Okay. So now let's go on with some other things here. What have we got here? Oh, this is an interesting one. So this was just given this here recently by our vet. It's an off-label use, and it is a general broad-spectrum antibiotic that is very safe to give for dogs that have got diarrhea problems. So if you've got one of those tough situations, this can be used for giardia, it can be used for coccidia. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use the normal method for those, you probably should, but if you've got a dog that's getting a consistent diarrhea, try this. This might be a fix for you. This is about $50 for this container, and you use a very small amount of it.
And James already tasted it, and it's a horrible
it's very
taste.
bitter. Yeah, you're not going to get your dogs to take this. You know, you're going to have to
use honey.
You could put it
Peanut
into.
butter.
You could take a gel capsule and or a capsule, open it up, put it in there, and do it that way so they swallow it. Or you got to, like Tammy's saying, hide it up with a mask of something like honey or whatever. Yeah. Right, but it's very, very bitter. Yeah.
Yep. And then show the simple one too.
So you can give this for quite some time. It says the thing about metronidazole is it's pretty rough on the tummy on dog's guts. This is not. This you can give for quite some time, for an extended period.
And anytime you're giving medicine, try to put something in their tummy too.
Yes, and this stuff. People. Well, read the label, because some medicines are taken without food, some with.
Okay.
But for the most part, yes. And this is pretty fast acting. So anyway, so that was, I thought, was an interesting one. All right. Okay, so now let's see.
No, you forgot probiotics is also good.
Okay, I'll go with that. So Tammy gives probiotics.
Anytime I see jelly mess or runny mess, turn it that way again, I give probiotics. And if probiotics doesn't straighten it out within 6 hours, then you can go to move on to something else.
Yeah, so this
Puppies
is
and dogs.
Amazon for this.
And you can give this. It's so safe that you could give that every day if you wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Okay.
And I think I bought that at PetSmart.
Okay, good. Right. So now this is something else that Tammy gives. This is available on our site. This is what she gives pregnant mums. And I didn't have the.
It's for cats and dogs. It's a multivitamin.
What are you looking at that? Let me see if I can.
It's mybreedersupply.com. We sell that. That is Life Abundance. We also sell the dog food too. But mybreedersupply.com is where you can order that also.
So what we're talking about that, when you go grab this out of the counter, so that's that one out of the way. So pregnant dogs, folic acid. I've got a whole thing on this. Folic acid, 5 milligrams.
Breeder.
Yeah, 5 milligrams, just your whelps, 5 milligrams.
Whether she's pregnant or not, it's not going to hurt.
Yeah, 5 milligrams every day. Right, we do that for humans too. Okay, so now we've got some general stuff here. So these, the reason I've got these up here, because these are products that you can buy without a prescription.
Turn it around, the one in the middle. There you go. Turn it around completely. There you go.
What does it say on that one, Tammy?
Fish Flex.
Fish Flex, that's Cephalexin. That's exactly the same thing as Cephalexin, antibiotic that you can get for humans. You can buy that without a prescription. Next one is, what does that one say on it? Doxycycline?
Fish Aid, I think is
it's
what
Fish
it says
Aid, but it's
on the glasses.
doxycycline. That is doxycycline. That's exactly what it is. So it's doxycycline. So that's another antibiotic, general purpose antibiotic. And then this one here says Fish Mox. So that's amoxicillin. It's a very common antibiotic. And by the way,
and you can even take it.
You can. again, we're not advising that.
Nope.
It's an off-label use, but I would take it personally myself.
But Google everything on dosage.
So this is tablets that were given to us by a vet. It's Clavamox. Guess what? Clavamox is amoxicillin. So you could give this, or you could give this. You'd be doing the same thing. Okay. Then just something else of interest. This is one of our human prescriptions for amoxicillin. You could give that. That's amoxicillin too.
But Google it.
Yes, okay.
Weigh your dog and Google it, so you'll know dosage.
I have people who ask about what do they do if you've got fleas or ticks. On pregnant mums, we don't give anything orally. We stop giving vaccines, and we don't give flea and tick medication or heartworm medication.
You can buy this at Walmart.
Yes.
Or PetSmart.
Topical spray. You spray it on bedding, you spray it on the back of the dog.
Yep, just one streamline down the back and rub it in. And if you've got puppies on the ground, make sure you do only the back, because you don't want the puppies nursing on her tummy or her little nipples, and they get that in their mouth. So make sure that you put it on their back only, one stream of it, one shot of it on the back, and rub it in. And you may let her out to go potty to let it dry a little bit.
What is she
and then
doing?
put her in there. She's messing up the bed because she knows I made it all nice and neat. Are you tearing up the bed because you're still mad at me? Because I put you outside to go potty and you didn't want to leave your precious little babies?
She does not want to leave a baby.
No.
Okay, so
And I had that all pretty.
last part of this, just a couple of interesting things just for the heck of it. So I bought this on Amazon. It's a suture kit, and it gives you a thing so you can practice doing sutures. So I've had a lot of fun learning how to do sutures, and I've had a lot
And
of
no, he does not do C-sections.
and I have a lot of fun with the kids and the grandkids
The
playing
grandkids
around,
had fun playing
learning
with
how
it,
to do C-sections.
learning how to
But
sew.
it gives you all the stuff. So you've got all this stuff. You know, if you ever had a disaster and you had a dog that all of a sudden had some horrible gaping wound, you can
Yeah,
actually
from a
do.
dog fight.
Yeah, you can actually do something about it.
Or if you've
Or if
cut
you did.
yourself, you know.
Again, you know, not
And
vets.
now that hospitals are,
Yeah,
beds
not-
are all taken and full, emergency rooms.
Not recommending you do surgery on your wife or your girlfriend or your spouse, but if you got in a terrible situation, this could be, you know, pretty useful to have. I think that was like $30 on Amazon, and with all this stuff that came with it, you know, we got tweezers and
Sanitizing stuff.
sanitizing stuff, and it's got thread, needles. It's got there's a scalpel in here. You know, pretty cool. All right,
Yeah.
there's that one. And then I thought this one was interesting too. I've never used this one yet, actually. I bought this one. This is for dogs' teethies.
Oh, cleaning teeth?
Clean teeth. Yeah. Whole kit of all the stuff
I
you
used to
can.
do it when I groomed dogs.
Okay, well there you go. How much fun is that?
It can get pretty nasty.
Yes. Well,
If it's too bad, then the doc's got to do it.
yeah, you may
know.
have to
Yeah.
knock the dog
Yeah.
out a little bit if
Yeah.
it's really bad.
Yeah.
But you've got all the tools here. You can have a go at it.
Yeah.
So
You can
anyway,
get the main tartar part off.
yes, that wasn't very expensive. $20 or
No.
something. Amazing what you can buy these days. Okay. Right. Well, I think that's about it. And remember, Google your dosages, get them right. Don't
Yeah.
rely on me for dosages.
Remember, James is not a vet, so
Right.
please, if you
Not a
have
vet.
anything of emergency-wise,
I'm just your-
call your vet,
I'm just your
not
ordinary
James.
run-of-the-mill idiot.
Did you get your bed all situated how you wanted it? Huh? She's still mad at me.
I'll see if I get her ears up.
Oh. No. You just stand up. You just stand up. Okay, James. Just stand up. There you go. Where's your precious babies? Huh? They're sleeping right where they're supposed to be, under the pig rail where it's nice and warm. The others are right there under the pig rail, nice and warm. Where's your sister? There she is. Under the pig rail, nice and warm.
That's where they sleep. That's why this works so well.
Yep. I love you, yes. I love you.
All right.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Oh, and if you want to know any information about my babies, 580-799-1910. Remember, you can order the vitamins from mybreedersupply.com. And just give me a call about my babies. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate people who subscribe to me. It helps me, encourage me to do more of these videos. But do remember, disclaimer here, I am not a vet. I'm not a licensed medical professional. I'm purely a person who's been breeding dogs for the last couple of decades. Any information that you got from this video, use at your own risk. There's nothing implied here, and certainly this should not be used as a substitute for advice from your veterinarian or your medical professional. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for more of them. Bye.